Good. Also, a question regarding these smart cities. For example, in Caracas, or even in Medellin, the cable car was a feeder. It feeds into a main system of transportation, which is the metro. But in the case of Kohima, it's so fragmented. It's very informal, the mode of transportation, and in this case, it will be the main transportation system. How important, on the case of us, that we went there as researchers, planners, that we have to think on if you leave the traffic outside the city, anyway, how important is the coordination and reorganization of the other transportation modes, including repair of sidewalks to people to walk there, or taxis, bus, etc.
Actually, in difference to Caracas, there's a very good experience in Medellin, where you also have a system where you have a combined mobility between road networks and the cable car. And what you see there is that a large percentage of people who usually use individual traffic, or who use buses, public bus systems, mostly informal in that part of the city, they would then rather migrate and use the cable car, with the result that the road is less congested. And this again gives obviously a big advantage in the flow of the traffic, and it also allows you maybe to reconquer space for pedestrian traffic or other alternative traffic for other vehicles, be it two-wheel or even what I mentioned, also that exists in Medellin. They also still use pack horses, because they actually have a large city park where they use this in a way recreational, but that has also created tourism, which is in turn a income from the area. And the fact that a lot of restaurants and other places, even hotels, opened in what was formerly known a slum or a barrio, as we call it in this part of the world, is an interesting effect of that. But those are sort of, I would say, this is very hard to sort of pre-program that if you don't know the facts on the ground.
And well, right now we have implemented this kind of urban cable car in Latin America, and in India, even though we had this feasibility project, it hasn't been implemented yet. You have worked in India in transportation projects, and right now it's only known as a touristic infrastructure. Do you think it would be easy to implement, like to go through? I know India has many different cultures according to the region, and even Nagaland, Northeast, is something that is still not very well known. But do you think there is some cultural barriers at the moment of implementing such project?
Well, I think a significant number of trips are being carried out by public transportation. If a public transportation that can increase the reliability of the service, and it can provide comfort, and if it is affordable of the existing transportation system, definitely it can achieve higher riderships. Coming to the cultural thing, we have a good example of Delhi. The metro is able to increase it. I mean, the riderships of Delhi metro are increasing when compared to the previous years. So it's one of the examples which I can say that. So definitely, it can overcome the cultural barriers.